Hey gang, we're here for upper body pull and a little bit of core. So we've got all of the back, bicep, shoulder, like rear delt work. We're going to start by prioritizing a really good warm up to open up the back. We've got 3 supersets. We finish with a 5-minute AMRAP. I'm going to suggest if you're not at the gym and you don't have access to, let's say, cables, you'll need a couple of resistance bands. So I've got a light band, I've got a heavier resistance band. I may be using both, but I'm definitely using the lighter resistance band for the warm up. And then we'll see how we feel when we get into some band work later in the workout. I have my usual bicep weight, bicep curl weight. I've got my typical bent over row weight, lat raise weight, um, and then front raises as well. So you'll definitely need potentially some lighter options, depending on what you use for front raises, lat raises, different things like that. But you'll definitely need something moderate to heavy for our bent over rows. We also have some side planking coming in at the end. So yeah, nice little upper body. Let's get going with our warm up and our dynamic stretch. I did 5 minutes on the bike. If you want to pause this, take 5 to 10 minutes on the bike, treadmill, or stairmaster, elliptical, whatever you like to do for cardio. Jump rope, jumping jacks, get your heart rate up in some way, and we'll get into our stretching. All right, here we go. First thing we're going to do in our warm-up is go ahead and take our hinge position. Hands start together. We move into like a reverse fly motion. So we spend a lot of our time hunched over, like shoulders forward, rounding up the back, seated at a desk, texting, driving. So I want to actively roll those shoulders down away from those ears and hinge. Just to open things up. Try to keep that neck nice and neutral. So we're not up here, but we're definitely not down there. Neutral neck and spine. Awesome. We're going to bring it up, grab your band, just rotate our stuff. Just working on shoulder mobility, little range of motion. And if your chest is tight from our push workout this week, this is another real good opportunity to open up the chest slightly as well. And shoulders. Good. Quick little shake out. I'm going to take my band up overhead and nice and wide, so not a ton of resistance here, but I'm going to take my left arm, bring it up by my ear, and I'm going to just come down into a lat pull down movement and just kind of work on pulling my elbow toward my back pocket, just engaging the lat. Nothing crazy in resistance, okay? Good, switch it up. Now, as always, for any upper body pull, I recommend if you're somebody who's really trying to get some strict pull-ups and string more pull-ups together, before or after your pull workout, I recommend before because you're working the majority of the lats when you are working on pull-ups. But get your pull-up progression done. before the workout. I don't have the ability to put pull-ups into frame for you, assisted or unassisted, but know that you want to be doing those movements on your own. And if you really want to get good at stringing more pull-ups together, you're not quite there yet, I want you to be working on that move after leg days or on your off days, just working on getting those reps in. Engaging the lats, even if you're just doing dead hangs and slowly lowering down, or if you're repping out some assisted pull-ups and you're slowly tapering off the resistance. And then once you get there, don't be afraid to work them into these workouts for upper body pull after we complete our warm-up. We've got one more warm-up movement. I'm just getting my cheat sheet up. All right, we're gonna reach it up nice and tall. Woo. Inchworm it down. Little shoulder tap. Good, last one. Awesome job. Drop to those knees. Go ahead and reach it up nice and tall. Mimic that lat pull down in this position. Nice strong hinge so our core is nice and activated. Work on that squeeze. Good, last one. Woo. Awesome, quick little shake out. Work the neck around. Kind of just relax the shoulders, roll them back, roll them forward. Superset number 1, 8 to 12 reps. We're starting with gorilla rows. And then we are moving into a lat raise. Okay, so typical row weight. I'm gonna start with 30s. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. 8 to 12 reps. 1 per side. Okay, so 8 per side, 9 per side, 10 per side. What you do on one side, you must do on the other, obviously. So, superset number 1. Here we go. Let's do it. Lat raise. One foot forward, 1 foot slightly back, slight hinge. We're coming to the side, but also a little bit forward. Shoulder height. Nice, easy tempo, come down. Now 8 to 12 is again pretty wide range, okay? So I'm gonna give you the opportunity to take 3 to 4 sets with this first superset. This is the only superset we're gonna do 3 to 4. So again, that's a decent range. If you're like finishing that third set, like, yeah, that wasn't enough for me, go for that fourth set. 4 sets of any kind of compound lift, never a bad idea when you're working on progression. So if you're not ready to pick up a heavier weight, 30 to 35, 30 to 40, that's a big jump in weight. So I'd rather you add that extra set or extra reps before you are adding weight, throwing form off. Core is nice and engaged, strong hinge, neutral neck, neutral spine. All right, Larry's the girl who rose that exercise really does like involve your whole body in a way. My legs feel slightly worked. My core is doing work. Force that slow tempo coming down. Remember, we're getting into the habit of leaving only 2 to 3 reps in the reserve, okay? And if we're being honest with ourselves, like I was ready to stop at 10. I was like, I can't just stop at 10. I'm leaving 6, 7 reps in the tank. Why would I do that? Why would I do that when I could leave 2 to 3 only or go till failure? Why? It doesn't make any sense. So push yourself, all right? I'll be picking up heavier weights for the next round because I'd rather fail at 8 than keep going for 15. After 12 reps, it's pointless to go beyond 12, okay? 8 to 12. I'd even rather you start to fail at 6 or 7 trying to get to 8 with a heavier weight. Round 3. All right. Round 3 is done. You can stop there. You have the option to stop there and move on to superset number 2, which is bicep curls and upright rows. 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Or if you're looking to turn weaknesses into strengths, let's go for that 4th set. Here we go. Some awesome shit. All right, let's go bicep curls. Superset number 2. First one's done. 8 to 12 bicep curls. Decent range there. Got a lot of freedom. From here, we move into an upright row. Nail those, anchor those heels to the ground, soft bend in the knee. Actively engage the core, so cough. Brace those abs like a toddler's running up to you. Pull the shoulders down away from those ears. Nice, slow tempo coming down, full range of motion. All of the stress on the bicep, all the focus on the bicep. You're halfway there, depending on where you're stopping. Set number 1 is done. 2 more to go. Whew. Grab a quick sip of water. Well, I drank all my water. That is what it is. I'm going to bump up to 20s, I think. Yeah. Bicep curls. We'll see where we fail at 20s. Here we go. By the way, if you are not in need of that rest and recovery in between your sets, I'm going to say it. You're not lifting heavy enough. You should be literally waiting for that recovery. Good, take a breather. Whew. I'll be right up, okay? I'll be right up.
All right, moms, I know you get it. I do know that you got it. Last set. Last set, best set. Hopefully you enjoyed that little extra recovery. All right. Keep that core engaged, under control. Oh my God, is there any better feeling? Is there any better feeling than lifting a heavier weight or doing more reps with a heavier weight than you could not previously do? Because that is evidence and all of the proof you need that you are getting stronger. So what you're doing is working. You are getting stronger. You're picking up heavier weights. You're getting shit done, increasing your workload, and literally developing more muscle. Like, feeling strong, super empowering. Developing more muscle, more visible muscle, and losing body fat in the process. Freaking no brainer, right? No brainer. We've got single arm front raises, 8 to 12. What you do on one side, you must do on the other. Obviously, superset number 3. Our last superset before we head into our 5-minute AMRAP. Last one, under control. Awesome, let's go right into it. One side gets an automatic rest, so we just keep it moving. Single arm work. Good, way to breathe through it. Way to stay under control on that tempo, especially on the negative. Give you a little preview for your 5-minute AMRAP. Since we only have one more set, we start with face pulls. 8 reps of everything. We move into a side plank, thread the needle. Good, last rep right here. And then we finish our series with lying back extensions. extensions. If you're at the gym, you can use the actual back extension machine and then set up your dumbbells around that machine with a mat. It's actually my go-to preferred setup when I am at the gym and I'm doing an AMRAP. I have to move quickly. That doesn't mean somebody might not hijack your machine. You always run that risk when you're at the gym. So, yeah, you get access to more equipment, but you might not be able to use that equipment. So, I prefer in home, and I like to have modifications and just some basic equipment. So, the only ones hijacking my shit are my kids. Typical, right? Oh, all right, awesome shit. Oh my God. Take a little recovery. I'm gonna set up my face pulls. Whoops. How the heck did that happen? Again, cable machine with a cable rope attachment if you're at the gym doing your face pulls. If you're at home, just make sure your resistance band is secure. I'm going to set up my 5-minute running clock. All right. 8 reps of everything, super easy to remember. 60 seconds on the clock, 5 times. We're at a 5-minute AMRAP. Bring that band or cable rope right to the face. Very good, very good. We're going into a side plank. All right. Woo, flip it over. Now you can do this with just body weight, but if that's not challenging you, pick up a weight. All right, back extensions. Whew, awesome job. Wow, we are in minute 3 of 5. Quality over quantity in terms of form. basically start with the same side you did start with. Here we go. Good, halfway. Both sides are actually working on this side plank. Your stabilization side and the side you're threading the needle. If you need to modify, just drop that inside knee. Continue with a bent. Good, you're halfway. Last one. Back extends. Eight. 45 seconds remaining. Here we go. Halfway there, 25 seconds to go. It's 12 seconds. Come on, keep it up for 3, 2, 1. I had to match it up. What I do on one side, on the other. That was probably one of the hardest 5-minute AMRAP finishers after a full pull workout, especially if you did push or pull-ups at the beginning of that workout. Holy shit, way to show up, way to slay, way to carve out the time and get it done. I hope you are able to move outside of your workout today, get your steps in, hydrate, eat your protein, eat your carbs, refuel, recover, slay your day, and I'll see you next time.